My name is Kausar Chaudhary. I am the CEO and Creative Director of KC. KC is a leading boutique brand in the furniture and interior space in Bangladesh. The philosophy of the brand evolves from the desire to merge my artistic inspiration with technology and groundbreaking designs. Constant innovation is at the heart of what we do. At its core, KC is a furniture manufacturer and interior designer. I revel in and flourish when given a complete mandate for designing every aspect of a space because I believe in creating an immersive experience. Once a theme has been crafted and molded, I can metamorphosize that into every aspect of that environment. Let me clarify this by showing you a walk-in closet I set up in my gallery. Please notice the Roman-era mosaic pattern in the wall paneling. The pattern development was entirely done by my graphics team. It was then printed on MDF and coated using UV technology, all done in our factory. Now, if you notice, we have used the same graphics in different mediums such as the glass and the pleather used in the ottoman. Obviously, we can extend this concept to other mediums such as CNC carvings or even quilting on leather. KCD&I is a New York-based company, and since New York is a very large and unparalleled creative playground, it can allow me to take KC's philosophy to a market that I believe is the pinnacle of art design anywhere globally. The design scene in Bangladesh is culturally limited by what is regarded as acceptable norms. As a result, I believe the only way for me to express the full extent of my ideas and have a forum to flaunt my creativity was to set up KCD&I in New York. Take for example this armchair. The highlight of this is the embroidery work done with a very pop art theme. This kind of work would not do well in Bangladesh due to cultural restraints. The design itself was influenced by a visit to some of the brand stores in Manhattan last July. I noticed that embroidery work was making a comeback. So when I went back to Bangladesh, I spent some time with my R&D team to develop this idea. I have spent the last 10 years developing factory infrastructure and perfecting the use of divergent technologies and bringing them into the product mix. I have also developed a highly competent and multidisciplinary team in Bangladesh. Put together, these allow us to work on the ideation of each project in conjunction with clients for understanding the project requirements from the New York office. And then we send them across to our Bangladesh team who carry out the ancillary activities essential to the undertaking of R&D in a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility. Developing design concepts in the US and sending them over to Bangladesh for prototyping and then manufacturing has allowed KCD&I to identify a market vacuum in an already saturated and sophisticated design and interior scene in New York. We have worked incredibly hard to establish a technical facility and infrastructure for deep-level customization to create world-class, high-end products manufactured from an emerging economy with prices 20 to 30% lower than other exclusive brands. Sourcing or manufacturing from Asia usually is seen as procuring lower quality products, while sourcing or manufacturing from Italy, Germany, or France is often seen as seeking higher quality products. We want to shatter that glass ceiling and break that stereotype. At KCD&I, we have the technical expertise, know-how, and resources for deep-level customization that allows us to come up with creations that have the same Italian, German, or American flair for high-end furniture and manufacture them from an environment which is normally thought of as low-end. However, our state-of-the-art manufacturing unit in Bangladesh has earned a reputation of being a niche maker of very high-end products within an environment that usually lacks that quality or skill set. I have worked incredibly hard to break this glass ceiling and found myself in a unique position to create world-class interior spaces manufactured from a low-end region. That has allowed me to obtain a competitive price advantage over other exclusive brands and eventually has made it possible for me to identify a market vacuum in the US. If you go to a high-end Italian or German brand, They are not going to give you options the way that KCD and I would. We have that resource to offer you materials, leathers and fabrics that are better than most what's available from these established leading brands. We are more flexible and can show variations of materials and finishes with deep level customizations, unlike other exclusive brands. We go well beyond what's usually on offer, giving you the freedom to choose from the best there is in the industry. Having explained how I think about spaces, why I design the way I do, and why I believe there is a glaring market gap in the US, I humbly invite you to share and experience the creative process to reveal unimagined and groundbreaking designs, furniture, and even installation art for any of your spaces or for anyone you believe would value my process and philosophy.